Samsung's Galaxy S27 series is already generating a lot of attention, and the latest leaks suggest that Samsung could be preparing some major changes for its next flagship lineup. According to recent reports, Samsung may move beyond the usual 3-model lineup and introduce 4 different flagship smartphones. And the most interesting addition could be an all-new Galaxy S27 Pro. But the Pro model isn't the only thing making headlines. Samsung is also rumored to be working on major camera upgrades, new privacy technology, and a refreshed design. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, the Galaxy S27 series could become one of Samsung's most interesting flagship launches in years. So, let's start with the Galaxy S27 Pro. According to current reports, Samsung could position the S27 Pro between the Galaxy S27 Plus and the Galaxy S27 Ultra. In other words, it could offer many of the premium features you would expect from a flagship, but in a more compact body. The phone is rumored to feature a 6.4-inch display, which could make it a very attractive option for people who want flagship-level performance without carrying around a huge smartphone. There is one important difference, though. Unlike the Galaxy S27 Ultra, the Pro model reportedly won't come with an S Pen. However, that doesn't necessarily mean Samsung will cut back on the hardware. Current leaks suggest that the Galaxy S27 Pro could still feature a high-end camera system, giving users a premium photography experience in a smaller and more comfortable form factor. And speaking of cameras, Samsung could also be making a noticeable upgrade to the front-facing camera. The Galaxy S27 Pro and Galaxy S27 Ultra are rumored to feature a new 16-megapixel selfie camera, replacing the 12-megapixel sensor used on previous Galaxy flagship models. If that upgrade happens, users could potentially see better detail in selfies, improved video call quality, and stronger performance in low-light conditions. For people who regularly take selfies, create social media content, or spend a lot of time on video calls, this could actually be a pretty useful upgrade. Meanwhile, the standard Galaxy S27 and Galaxy S27 Plus are expected to continue using a 12-megapixel front camera. That could create a much clearer difference between Samsung's standard flagship models and its more premium Pro and Ultra devices. But there's another rumored feature that could be even more interesting than the camera upgrades, and it has nothing to do with photography. Samsung is reportedly working on a new privacy display technology that could limit the viewing angles of the screen. In simple terms, the person holding the phone would be able to see the display clearly, while people standing nearby would have a much harder time seeing what's on the screen. And here's where things get really interesting. The privacy feature could reportedly work with specific apps instead of covering the entire phone. Imagine opening your banking app in a crowded place, checking private messages on public transport, or viewing confidential work documents in a coffee shop. The phone could automatically activate the privacy protection when you're using certain apps. If Samsung manages to make this technology work properly, it could become one of the most practical privacy features we've seen on a smartphone. Now, let's move on to the Galaxy S27 Ultra, because Samsung could be planning a major change to its camera system as well. According to current leaks, Samsung may remove the dedicated 3x telephoto camera that has appeared on previous Ultra models. Instead, the company could rely on a more advanced and flexible camera system capable of delivering similar, or potentially even better, zoom performance with fewer sensors. We still don't know the complete camera specifications, so it's too early to say exactly how Samsung plans to achieve this. But if the company can deliver better zoom and image quality with fewer cameras, it could give the Galaxy S27 Ultra a cleaner and more streamlined rear design without sacrificing its photography capabilities. And when we look at the lineup as a whole, Samsung could reportedly offer 4 Galaxy S27 models: the Galaxy S27, Galaxy S27 Plus, Galaxy S27 Pro, and Galaxy S27 Ultra. That would give customers more options depending on their budget, size preference, and the features they actually need. Want a more compact flagship? The S27 Pro could be the interesting choice. Want a more traditional flagship experience? The S27 or S27 Plus could be the better fit. And if you want Samsung's most powerful and feature-packed phone, the Galaxy S27 Ultra would remain the top option. Of course, it's important to remember that all of these details are based on leaks and rumors, so Samsung's final specifications could be different when the phones are officially announced. But if these reports are accurate, Samsung could be preparing some genuinely meaningful upgrades for the Galaxy S27 series. Not just faster performance, but improvements to cameras, privacy, design, and the overall range of choices. And now I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Samsung and smartphone news.